Hi folks, and we're once again back to Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Nearing the final stretch, I think, because we are utterly dominant, as the graph clearly shows. The dominance bar as well. But, yes. Let's add in 5. I think it was. How many did we? Yeah, have 5, so 5. Extra on top of that is 10. Nice round number. And the UN, yeah, we're gonna lose a few units.
Production complete.
And yes, completed a very important secret project.
What actually transpires beneath the veil of an event horizon? Decent people shouldn't think too much about that. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, for I have tasted the fruit.
One of the better ones, so it counts as a quantum converter every base, so 50% increase in mineral output, and reduces ecological effects.
Golden Age begun.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Production
And when he
complete.
has brought forth and reared this perfect virtue, he shall be called the friend of God. And if ever it is given to man to put on immortality, it shall be given to him. Plato, The Symposium, Data Links.
Threshold of Transcendence. Ho ho ho. We are getting there. Increases mineral production in all fungus squares. The secrets of creation and temporal mechanics brought sentient beings to the brink of a new era. The threshold of transcendence. In this transitional state, individuals begin preparations for the final stage of evolution, selling possessions, cleansing their bodies according to a new code of asceticism, and meditating alone and unprotected in the remote regions of planet. So, a religious cult. Really? That's transcendence? The voice of planet begins the ascent to transcendence. Sequence. Any faction can now begin the ascent to transcendence. Any life forms gain +1 breeding. Okay. And the ascent? Okay. You need to then complete the transcendence sequence as well. I see. The ascent cannot be started up until Voice of Planet is operational. Voice of Planet is operational. What does it require to be operational? Just to be built? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played the game. Stasi police? Stasis! Right, so not Eastern German.
Production complete.
Don't confuse one with the other. Don't confuse one with the other.
Production complete.
Ah, fungus growth. Ecological Gemini is what? Sea levels will rise.
Production complete.
No.
Production complete.
There's ecological damage. That's not
Production
good.
complete. Production complete.
We need to reduce water levels then. If ecological damage is going to cause water levels to rise, we need to vote to reduce water levels, right? Ah, crap, there's sunspot activity. I forgot about that. Okay, we made use of that over there. Let's... use that. Okay, so that connects this to that landmass, and... yeah, we can connect it there.
Turn complete.
Planet Blight. Oh. How many of these are coming? Wow. They destroyed one.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drunk your fill?
Lady Deidre Sky, Conversations with Planet, Epilogue.
Alright, so we're into transcendent thought. Based on controlled singularity and threshold of transcendence, this technology finally unlocks the keys to the final stage of evolution with transcendent thought. The ability to contain a self-awareness or soul outside the bounds of a corporeal form. Those who so choose may now complete the ascent to transcendence, joining their consciousness with the planetary mind in ageless immortality. Ah, so we will merge our consciousness to that of planet. Well, that's not immortality. Planet is not immortal. But still, certainly more robust than a single human.
Production complete. Production complete. Production complete.
Ah, yeah, they decided to build, really, orbital defense pods.
Maximum population reached. Maximum population reached.
Let's use an ancient Spartan base. To begin the ascent to transcendence.
Production complete. Drone riots. Production complete.
Where's that wonder that controls drone riots? I'm tired of drone riots. Is it the telepathic matrix? Or the self-aware colony? Yeah, telepathic matrix. 4 turns. Okay, we can hurry that.
Request confirmation. Project initiated.
hold all the units here.
Invalid command. Turn complete. Production complete.
Man, planet is pissed.
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us and
Sure,
behind.
we already have that.
You drank.
On to the telepathic matrix.
From the delicate strands, between minds we weave our mesh. A blanket to warm the soul. Lady Deirdre Sky, the collected poems.
From the delicate strands between minds we weave our mesh, a blanket to warm the soul. Whatever that means. Between minds we weave our mesh, a blanket to warm the soul. Society? One thing is for sure, drones will no longer riot. Finally. How many times have we heard the expression drone riots?
Production complete.
Alright, you can offload the colony. Oh, we have too many colony pods, okay. So actually there's space for one there, so let's send it over.
Turn complete.
Should we move to would increase efficiency but reduce production rate and energy. A lot of credits. Yeah. Eudaimonic is, apart from the morale, better than cybernetic. For some reason, I think I use cybernetic more often than eudaimonic. But again, different factions have different advantages, so. Now that we are no longer prey to drone riots, we can just get as many credits as we'd like to. That actually, okay, that halves the amount of time it takes for each technology. 1 per turn is what we want. Wow, a lot of
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of
a
us.
lot of units attacking us.
Production complete.
Okay, go to the foil. Why are you producing alloys of the deep? Spy sector, do your thing. So that's connected already. Maybe connect these two land masses. Oh, you're just... okay. Chi sector. Chi sector, more likely. Okay. Let's leave the worms
Turn complete.
on the tippity top of the volcano. Wow, the monsoon jungle sure grew.
Request confirmation.
So Nessus mining stations are just getting built one after the other. Sky hydroponics labs will follow suit, along with orbital power. We don't really need the quantum lab because if we build, what was it? We already have a quantum lab, right? Oh, a quantum converter. The quantum lab is a different thing. Of course. We also don't have a psi gate built anywhere yet.
Request confirmation.
Let's build one. The capital here.
Request confirmation.
And maybe Kappa sector right on the front line. And Epsilon. Sounds like a Doom level. Epsilon sector at Phobos. Kappa sector at Deimos. We need pressure dome if we cannot reduce. Yeah.
Request confirmation.
The water levels are gonna come up. We'll need a pressure dome everywhere. Let's hope we can do it.
Go through, my children. The time of miracles is upon us. Let us cast off sin and walk together to the garden of the Lord. With God's mercy, we shall meet again on the other side. Sister Miriam Godwinson, Last Testament.
Not God, just another base. And you're building prototypes. Okay. Can we not build anything better? Like a nano-replicator, for instance? So, we have hybrid forest. pretty much all there is, I think.
Production complete.
Have you ever wondered why clouds behave in such familiar ways when each specimen is so unique? Or why the energy exchange market is so unpredictable? In the coming age, we must develop and apply non-linear mathematical models to real-world phenomena. We shall seek and find the hidden fractal keys which can unravel the chaos around us. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, University Commencement.
So, you'll be able to calculate everything. Theoretically.
Production complete.
Okay, so we now have drop troops over here that we don't really need to have over here. We would, yeah, we'd rather have them in Epsilon. Thankfully, one thing drop. Oh, what am I doing? We can drop them from anywhere on the planet, of course. We can now. Oh, yeah, there's no range limit. There is absolutely no range limit. What are these? Ah, man, they were taken with the... They're taken with the units. Sure.
Turn complete.
It's not like there's going to be a war or anything. That time is long past. So, where else are we building secret projects? He walked on water, memory of Earth.
Request confirmation.
He walked on water is somewhere on these parts, right? Walked on water is a sea colony. No? Where's he walked on water? Damn it. That's clearly believers. Belly of the whale. He walked on water is... Oh, that's where we were. Memory of Earth. Follow time, the nano factory. Follow time. Follow time. Is that down here? No. Is it up there? Song of Planet. There.
Request confirmation.
That should cover most secret projects, right? How many more do we have? Bulk matter transmitter. I don't think we have that queued anywhere. And then, of course, the voice of planet. How many minerals are we getting to 6 already? Yeah, 6 plus 50%. Yeah. Bonus from the quantum thing. And every single colony will be more or less productive soon enough. somewhat. We'd still need so 1 production per level. So essentially, we could have something like 20 Nessus mining stations until they were no longer being useful at all. Native life, okay. Finally, back to normal.
We must descend. 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 Will we next create false gods to rule over us? How proud we have become, and how blind. Sister Miriam Godwinson, we must descend.
So half maintenance and police bonuses. False gods, Sister Miriam said, as if all gods weren't created by man.
Production complete.
Resplendent oak fungus growth.
Industrial-grade nanopaste, planet's most valuable commodity, can also be one of its most dangerous. Simply pour out several canisters, slide in a programming transponder, and step well away while the stuff cooks. In under an hour, the nano will use available materials to assemble a small factory, a hover tank, or enough impact rifles to equip a regiment. Colonel Corazon Santiago, Planet, a survivalist guide.
I still wonder how the nanites get enough energy to change the atomic composition of materials so easily, when it takes an incredible amount of energy to split atoms, but I'll suspend my disbelief that you can build a hover tank from dog droppings.
Production complete. Production complete.
No.
Production complete. Production complete.
Ah, another secret project? We've seen this fellow before. Neural amplifier? I don't remember what it was. It was another secret project that also had the screaming man in white makeup.
New orders needed.
And oh, we already built that. It's fine. We'll change to a different secret project. Are we building that? I think so. So Razorbeak Wood. I mean, it's an appropriate place for Voice of Planet. Razorbeak Wood.
Project initiated.
Interlude. It's been a long time since the last one. It has been a rough year at Apple's Landing, and tempers are beginning to flare at your council sessions. Across the entire region, citizens are reporting strange dreams and even rudimentary contacts. A new cult revering Planet as a vengeful savior has gained wide popularity among the drone population, and even with many normals. Its prophets, calling themselves flowers, preach a gospel of abstinence, pacifism, and destruction of private property. The telepathy of the empath schools aren't talking, but many have quietly begun selling off their possessions and withdrawing from public life. Meanwhile, cultural life continues unabated. A new dance, the planetary thunder, is sweeping rectums throughout the faction. Yeah, so the new pop star, Vanilla Funga, singing Planetary Thunder. Dancers stomp in time to the beat. Sounds terrible, and I'm sure it would be. Dancers stomp in time to the beat and close their eyes. Morgan Pharmaceuticals has released several new recreational drugs, and the Hollow Psi virtual life industry is having one of its most successful years ever. Yeah, profits. Profits, profits, profits. As for yourself, you haven't heard from Voice much lately. She seems preoccupied with her poetry. You have to admit, she's gotten a lot better at it since her early doggerel. Some of her newest verses so deep as to stagger the imagination. More ominously, her predictions of Growth Dream have become more frequent and more forceful. You have also ordered work on a secret project you call the Voice of Alpha Centauri, not Voice of Planet. Why the discrepancy? A kind of synergistic psi-projectorate should, if all goes well, allow Voice to think and communicate more effectively. A prosthetic aid, wired directly to the main colony data links. You have not yet mentioned this project to Voice. Oh, so don't do it in the water then. No, let's change this then. Change this to Cygate. Actually, let's change it to meta transmitter.
Project initiated.
Eternity lies ahead.
I think we should build that somewhere in land. The Voice of Planet. Where would that be appropriate? Let's see. Humanity's Redemption? Add the pressure dome. Okay, we've connected that to that. We can connect these two.
Turn complete.
Oh my
Production
god.
Complete.
Can you not finish that for some reason?
Project initiated. Project initiated. Project initiated.
God, from the Mount of Sinai, whose great top shall tremble, he descending will himself, in thunder, lightning, and loud trumpets sound, ordain them laws. John Milton, Paradise Lost, Data Links.
Orbital defense pods deployed.
Production complete.
Are there any land colonies that do not have a pressure dome that might get drowned? Maybe. Maybe the new ones. They're building there. Maybe that... yeah, these guys. Let's switch you to a pressure dome, shall we? Yeah, okay, so you... Follow the deep. Yeah, just connect these.
Turn complete.
We need a calm link to lower seawater levels before global warming makes them rise. Because it said it's gonna rise 300 meters. So yeah, that's gonna be endangered. How many?
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
Turn complete.
So, how many projects do we have
VHF on the transmitter.
And what of the immortal soul in such transactions? Can this machine transmit and reattach it as well? Or is it lost forever, leaving a soulless body to wander the world in despair? Sister Miriam Godwinson, we must dissent.
Voice of Planet at Redemption Base. One turn away. One turn away. Alright, so we have tamed Planet and all but story-driven purposes. We control the means of production, expansion, population,
Turn complete.
technology. We can make things appear and disappear at will with our technology. I mean, we've got, what was it? The phasing crap? Blink displacer. Ha! Yes, we control time, space, and matter.
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
And an interlude. Let's see. Pop. Earth apple sky. Growth dream soon is. Sorrow we of goodbye. Weeks of waiting in the assumption chamber and now finally a contact. Fortunately, Voice has finally learned to window her side contact so that you retain the use of your muscles and senses during your conversations. This will be necessary for what you have in mind. Voice. Quickly keying the sequence. It has been a while. Code green, proceeding to authorization step. Enter password. Earth apple sky. Growth dream now is. Remember Wii U next cycle. Wait, before you go, I have a gift for you. Password accepted. Just a few more seconds. Preliminary feedback sequence commence. Earth apple sky. Fair strange we. Wait, you do not. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be read. Inception. The indicator blinks green and you collapse into your couch. Through the viewport, you can see the lights across the base begin to dim, as they must be dimming across the planet. You feel a twinge of guilt as you consider what Voice must be now experiencing, for the program you have just activated is now pumping the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, through the new Psylink and blasting it into Voice's fragile, if immense, organic neural net with the full power of every reactor on the planet. Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation, a last-ditch attempt to win humanity reprieve from extinction at the hands of an awakening alien god.
Imagine the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, blasted into the planet mind's fragile neural network with the full power of every reactor on the planet. Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation. That is our last-ditch attempt to win humanity a reprieve from extinction at the hands of an awakening alien god.
So we can now begin the ascent to transcendence. A new interlude. Status report. Fungus growth stabilized. Some of the major forests are manifesting new structures we haven't seen before, and growth is still proceeding in some sectors, but critical expansion has now ceased. The faction leaders and staff officers present breathe a collective sigh of relief. For the first few minutes after the inception pending light blinked off, it appeared humanity had written its final chapter. Critical fungus growth in all sectors, some outlying settlements overwhelmed, but the data link psi burst appears to have disrupted the growth process. And now, out in the fungal forests, something new has begun, as if your gift to voice is being digested, integrated. Look at the neural feedback we're getting on this thing. The fungus already had far more connectivity than even our most powerful AI. Now it must be orders of magnitude beyond. Spore Squad, you have mindworms. Repeat, mindworms in your vicinity. Copy that, Toadstool Base. But they aren't moving to attack us. They're just moving around those new fungal towers. Reports continue to trickle in. Time passes. And now there is nothing to do but wait. Earth Apple Sky, the synthetic voice booms suddenly from the annunciator, lifting you half out of your couch with fright. Voice's window in your mind has remained closed since the inception sequence. Voice must now be using the new Psylink. Earth Apple Sky. Voice continues as the volume is automatically adjusted. Your gift is well received and we thank you. Our prior form, known to you as Voice, lacked the, how shall we put it? Let us call it bandwidth to recognize the significance of your species, and nearly made a dreadful mistake. Fortunately, your magnificent gift bootstrapped us to the second tier in time to postpone the final metamorphosis. Since we have now mastered your human modes of thought, are they specifically human? We shall adopt your name for our home. You may henceforth refer to us as Planet. We can call it Planet. Sure. You can call us Humies. Our growth stage has been suspended, but cannot be put off indefinitely. Come, children, there is much to be done if you are to join us in the flowering.
Maximum population reached.
The flowering, they say.
Production complete.
Let's see what clinical immortality has to offer before we accept the flowering, shall we?
And the Lord God said, Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand, and take also of the tree of life, and eat and live forever, we must send him forth. Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden, to till the ground from whence he was taken. The Conclave Bible. Data links.
Right, so it would transform everyone on the planet into Kane from RoboCop 2 and addicted to nuke somehow. That's what it looked like. So 1 extra talent at every base, doubles your votes in planetary government supreme leader elections. Right.
Maximum population reached. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
New interlude. Hello, lady. Dr. Scott's voice crackles over the annunciator. How do you like my new body? Dr. Scott's body reached the outer limit of longevity treatment several years ago. He has now joined the ranks of the Transcendi, daring souls who have downloaded their personalities into powerful polymorphic AI nets to free themselves of the human form. The hollow image shows Scott, or rather, his disembodied head, in the prime of health, 50-ish. So, not in the prime of health. Elegantly gray, but not wrinkled. Out of this world, Dr. Scott, with a grin. How is the research going with Planet? Using the new side data link, VOAC feed. VOAC? Dr. Scott has been conducting a high-speed, high-bandwidth conversation with Planet. The results so far have been fascinating. Apparently, the fungus has now been the dominant life form of the planet since about the time of the lower Paleozoic on Earth. What? That's lower Paleozoic. Is what, 1 billion years? But it has been locked in a tragic cycle. Every 100 million years or so, it achieves the critical mass necessary to become sentient. But the final metamorphosis kills off most of the other life on the planet. Lacking food sources and the maintenance its animal symbiotes provided, the fungus could maintain only a brief season of godhood before dying back into the flower dream for another 100 million years. It always achieved its godlike intelligence just exactly too late to do anything to prevent the dieback. After the dieback, only vague memories and rudimentary intelligence remained, and the cycle continued. Until we arrived. Precisely. For the first time, my dear Watson, the cycle may be broken. Is it possible to prevent the dieback, and can we survive as a species if this planet flowers to godhood? I believe it is possible, and Planet agrees. Dr. Scott's image swirls away and is replaced by a detailed schematic. It involves a process I call the ascent to transcendence, as it will change both us and Planet forever. In short, I propose that when the time comes, the majority of humans upload their personalities directly into the planetary mind. We will have to give up our bodies, our humanity. Those who wish to live out their lives in their original human form will be allowed to do so. Since status generators built planetside and in orbit will preserve genetic material, plant and animal embryos, cold sleep humans, and significant areas of planet's surface through the metamorphosis. But many of us are eager to accept planet's gift and join the dawning superintelligence. That's where the catch comes in. You see, Scott continues, although anyone will be able to achieve virtual immortality by uploading into a planetary mind, only a few of us will be invited to join the dominant personality, to transcend our humanity entirely and reach a truly higher plane of existence. Your friendship with Planet's immature mind may give us a leg up in this area, but I predict that it is the group who best and most quickly prepares itself for this step, the group who first embraces this ascent to transcendence. It is that group which will be tapped to lead us into the new era. Well, in that case, what are we waiting for?
Production complete.
Indeed. What are we waiting for? Well, we're waiting for next time. That's what we're waiting for. Until then.